Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been looking on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace to see if we come across a tractor that was pretty cheap. I came across this one on Facebook Marketplace. From when I saw it, they had listed it and the price had dropped substantially. So then I contacted them, got info on it. It seemed like everything ran, seemed like it worked well. So went and go take a look at it, and I ended up getting it cheaper than what they had it listed and advertised for. I'm pretty satisfied with the purchase so far. It cranked up, it ran, I was able to get it on the trailer. The two implements I got with the deal felt like they were worth what the guy was asking for the whole package. So if it ran and did all that, I was satisfied with it. The last minute I had to resort to my enclosed 16-foot trailer. It's 7 by 16 with a V nose, gives me about an extra foot and a half. I looked up specs online and saw that how long the tractor was. It was almost 10 foot itself. Then I knew I had to bring a bush hog home, and I did not know how long that was going to be. I knew it was going to be tight, but we figured it out, got everything to fit in there surprisingly, and brought it on back. I don't know that I would have believed that I could get a tractor with a bush hog and a scrape blade inside that 16-foot trailer, but we did it. I was mainly worried about the door being able to support the weight of the tractor, but it seemed to hold up pretty good. Let's see what's inside. Got a scrape blade, 3-point hitch, and a new to us tractor. With a 5-foot bush hog. This is a Fordson Dexta, somewhere around 1960 model, about 32 horsepower. Stroking. Don't put your toes under it. Almost. There we go. to the guy. I knew that didn't run perfectly. It wasn't 100%. And I didn't expect that for the price he was asking. But he told me that the rear hydraulic lift worked sometimes it wouldn't. It was slow working when it did work. So my first thought was possibly just a hydraulic fluid level problem. So I felt like that was something I could dive into and figure out. When I got there and checked it out, it definitely wasn't working that great. I was able to pick up the bush hog. I was able to hook up to the bush hog and pick everything up even after so, but it was just slow. So we're gonna start diving into the tractor and seeing what all we got. Try to check all my fluids, top them off. All right, one thing I want to check, make sure, is I got some kind of coolant, whether it be water or antifreeze, in my radiator, since I do have to worry about freezing around here. So first thing I'm gonna do is check drain plug, see if I can at least see any kind of coolant coming out. All right, that's a good sign. It's actually got some kind of liquid in there. Makes me feel good that the thing hadn't just been running bone dry. And it actually looked a little green, so makes me think he actually put antifreeze in it. Means that hopefully it didn't crack the block or anything like that. When I checked the oil, I didn't see any oil and water mixture, so that's a good sign also. Top off a little bit. Since I can't see any coolant in there, I don't know what the level is. I know we have some, but just a peace of mind, I'm gonna put a little more in there. Okay, that didn't take long. That didn't take much to really fill up, so got a little overflow there. Once it gets hot, it may bubble out what it doesn't need. That was maybe only 1/4 of a gallon or so. Check the engine oil next. See the level in it. Not only am I checking the level, I'm also checking to make sure I don't see any milky colored oil indicating that there's water in there. Or even on this diesel, you could potentially smell. Make sure you don't have any diesel fluid in there. Any diesel fuel mixing in your oil as well. Looks like my oil is good. Got a top line, high line there, and then I'm just above the low line. It could probably use a changing. There's no telling when it was last changed, but it's good to go for now. All right, with the concern with the hydraulics on the rear not working, like I said, my first initial thought was maybe I get lucky, it's just low on fluid or something. Check that right here. This is where you can feel. This has two. They split this one up separately. Got 2 different compartments that I can add hydraulic oil to. I just use standard universal tractor hydraulic fluid on here. This right here is where you check you pull that plug out, and as long as you feel the fluid up to where it pours out, you're good there. Done that already. Back here on the rear has same concept. Fill plugs right here, and to check that level's over here on the left side by the clutch. I'll show you that. That fill plug, identification plug, kind of hard to see, but it's right there. Take that cap off and check and make sure that I have fluid flowing out of that as well. That lets me know that my levels are good. I'm gonna wipe around it before I take the plug off. Just try to keep any dirt, grime from getting in there when I take that plug off. Then we'll check and see. I've already put some in there, but I just want to make sure I got enough. I suspect it's going to flow out pretty good. Alright, as you see, I'm well within the operating range. May have a little extra in there, but I don't know if it'll hurt anything or not. All right, we're gonna crank it up and see if we can get the hydraulics working any better after adding fluid.